Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well considering world events right now. For our friends in Europe and internationally, I hope you are doing well. Take care. Thoughts and prayers here in the US for the situation going on. I don't want to get too deeply involved in that mess, but definitely thoughts and prayers. Now, for Grand Tactician, the Civil War, the strategic overview going into September 24th, 1862. We have the national morale for the Union at 65 versus our national morale at 97. Snowing in Kansas. Is that coming my way in Ohio? I've opened up the forecast about 5 times this morning, but not actually looking at it. I knew there was some kind of system might be headed this way towards the east, but you're getting snow in Kansas. Sometimes that stuff is weird. It kind of moves. It might move north of me or come straight through. I'm kind of over the snow already. We had the Battle of Columbus, Kentucky, Confederate major victory. That was a big one. Total casualties on the Union side, 104,000 to our 45. Weapons industry, 10.1 to the Union, 6.8. Pillow is still the general-in-chief. Good morning, Colton, Ashley, Howard. Welcome. I seen FA is here. Mikhailia is here. I think I might have missed someone. Just got a meme today which said, "Congratulations, you survived 2 years of pen. Your reward is war." Right. Yes. Yeah, I saw a meme too with the Pawn Stars crew saying, everybody, yay, COVID is over, and government's best we can do is war with Russia. So yeah, the memes are out. The Twitterverse is on fire as usual with such things. Yes, the 20-pound parrot guns, and that's kind of, let's see, what should we do before we kind of engage in the campaign? I think we had some wounded officers that need replacing. We have the sacrificial lamb unit. I think we could try to do a review of each army and kind of make sure we are crossing our T's and dotting our I's. Starting with the Army of Virginia here. So Army of Virginia has a good setup here. We have the 2 corps. Each corps has some cavalry and a cavalry reserve attached. I did not. I didn't even really look that much longer for Marmaduke. Marmaduke should be a cavalry officer. There he is. He's currently assigned in Stuart's Corps. So we could replace him. Hey, Randall. How's it going? Yeah, so Marmaduke, you want him under... We can actually... Maybe we need to transfer. Stuart, or Forrest only has the brigade of horse artillery and 1 brigade of cavalry, so it might be okay to transfer now. He'll take some time to transfer over there. But Marmaduke requests, I want to see some more action. There seems to be more action in the west. None of this siege battle digging in around the Potomac River. So let's find, I think Forrest is in the Army of the Kentucky, or West Kentucky. Yeah, there he is. So why don't we add another brigade to Forrest's division? We were creating Stuart's cavalry as a large raiding force, but right now we are occupied with defending our static defensive strategy. He'll be there 19 days to get over to Hill's Corps in West Kentucky. But that adds a little firepower to Forrest. And then to go over the overall campaign dynamics for anyone new joining this stream or catching it on a VOD. This is a static defense campaign for the Confederate States, meaning that we cannot invade the North. We are allowed to invade the neutral states of Kentucky, Maryland, Missouri, and even Delaware. We are trying to handicap ourselves too with manpower. We can't exceed the manpower of the Union forces. We can meet but not exceed the Union manpower forces. We do have British intervention already and about to hopefully get the French involved as well. Have I done all the gun updates? We are going through each army right now. We have a perk for the Mainzer Freiwillig. Let's do, let's see, they're already veterans. Let's do Deadly Volley. And then Enfield Rifle, let's see. Alright, looks like Steele's division can use better upgraded cavalry weapons. See, I think Sloopy division could probably get better. We can probably replace that 24-pound howitzer. Mediocre accuracy, range 1300. We'll give him a 20-pound Parrott rifle. So that's the Sloopy division, Roseannadanna's division. Range 1900, accuracy very good. We'll raid with cavalry. And I was going to let this... We'll see. We'll check back in the spring, summer of 63 if it goes that long, which it probably will, because it's hard to rack up the... It's hard to get that national morale down to 25. I mean, if the Union keeps invading, we might be able to drive it down. But going into the winter time, the campaigning might be limited. Now, we might have an opportunity to raid with cavalry. I was going to allow raiding with cavalry in the campaign, but no actual northern invasion. So hit and run raids. So maybe in the winter time, if the Union is not as aggressive. I see Lee's army looks pretty good with the weapons. Yeah, we probably could use a little bit more out west. That's why I might transfer some cavalry to the western department. I mean, Longstreet's got a cavalry division. We had created Stan Wade's large cavalry reserve to do raiding, but we might need the Western Army of Kentucky. The Army of Western Kentucky does not have a large cavalry force. I'm kind of on the fence. So, cavalry attached to a division nearby formed infantry units give them a morale bonus. So that's one strategy to use with your cavalry, and then, but an independent cavalry division will help get in. Will be easier to get around the enemy position. Now Hill has a cavalry division. Yeah, I think if intervention should lower Union morale. If they're capturing towns in the north, that should reduce morale. And unfortunately, I cannot manually change Pillow. I tried even, I don't know if it was Johnston that we promoted, thinking that the higher promotion and I don't know why Pillow has, yeah, I can't even promote A.S. Johnston any higher. Oh, he's defamed? When did he get defamed? Oh, maybe at that battle that Magruder lost? How did he get the blame for that? Do we promote Longstreet to the Army Command? I'm just noticing that now. So let's, I guess we'll probably have to replace Albert Sidney Johnson. That's probably why he hasn't overtaken Pillow, but that's still, he should not be, he's only a major general. There's no reason why he should be general-in-chief of Confederate armies. We'll give Longstreet the promotion. His stats are dropping. But that's probably that's the influence of Pillow. Pillow's having a negative influence on our army commanders. Or maybe we'll leave Johnston in command and then give him an opportunity to maybe win a big victory. I think that actually the Union, we're getting ready to attack Lexington here soon. Let's check weapons in Johnston's army. Do we really don't have any upgrades for... Oh, wait, they upgraded. That was slow to upgrade there. Well, now there's a new... With the new defamed mechanic, so they become... They have a chance to become undefamed, so... If we can score a major victory here at Lexington, I'm hoping that the defame status ends. I like Longstreet. I wouldn't mind him being a army commander. Claiborne could easily be the corps commander, but we're going to keep A.S. Johnston where he's at. We're going to give him an opportunity to redeem himself. Even Barksdale could be a corps commander. Wadey could be the army commander. Alright, so Johnston's army looks... A Blakely rifle. 12-pound Blakely. Very good accuracy. 2.5 rounds a minute. Very lightweight. 798 pounds. So that's a good horse. That's a very good horse battery. They should be able to move quickly. Alright, the Western Army. The Western Army... Oh, no, they have a cavalry division. I think they're good on their weapons. Oh. So, the role of the... Do we start upgrading the ball knobbers weapons, or the whole idea behind the ball knobbers was to keep them with the crummy muskets? Are you talking about the roads at Gettysburg, FA? Now, we got to be careful with Longstreet and the history, because I believe didn't he become Republican after the war? And he was ridiculed by Southerners, almost traitorous-like. So I often wonder how much of Longstreet's telling of Gettysburg was, hey, if we would have done it my way, we would have won it. And that's not to say I'm kind of sympathetic towards Longstreet's perspective on the battle, but again, it's always hindsight is 2020. According to Longstreet, he wanted to keep flanking the Union army on the third day, and yeah, you're right. As the overall campaign, he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight at Gettysburg. Yeah, the Lost Orders is a fascinating tale. A lot of people that believe in United States exceptionalism will use the Lost Orders as an example of God's intervention into the... Again, I'm not trying to get into just stating what some people believe about God's intervention in the United States for those Lost Orders to appear before Antietam. But then again, even though McClellan used the Lost Orders to great advantage, he was still a little bit hesitant and could have gotten moving sooner to catch Lee even more spread apart. Yeah, Longstreet's a really good commander. I'd say ball numbers would use muskets for short-range shooting with buck and ball. Yeah, we'll keep the ball numbers, keep the mixed muskets. We can transfer Pender to Whitfield. That's what McClellan, that was kind of after the more time McClellan thought about it, he started worrying that it might be a ruse. But someone in McClellan's camp knew the handwriting, that, as the story goes, that the writing was confirmed to be, and I forget who wrote the orders. I don't think it was actually handwritten by Lee, but a staff officer. And someone on the Union side knew the handwriting and verified the handwriting, giving the orders validity. Yeah, that's, yeah, Grant's father. Yeah, they knew John Brown. Also, I think Longstreet was best man in Grant's wedding, but I think that was more through his wife's, I mean, they were friends, Longstreet and Grant. And I think they knew each other through their service and in the Mexican War. But I believe Longstreet they met through also through ties through Grant's wife, who was a Missourian Southern belle. Yeah, and I believe we did upgrade the weapons. There was one division that still had some crap weapons. That would have been probably this Buckner's division. Oh, no, Brown's division. Yeah, we gave him, they have Spencer carbine, Springfield rifle musket. We still have these sacrificial lambs that we'll go deep. We'll try to link up with the British forces in upstate New York. We are We have a reserve army forming in Tennessee. 20,000 men. Yeah, Bragg is pretty loathed. The only thing Bragg had going for him was he was friends with Jeff Davis. Jefferson Davis gave him a lot of slack. Part of the reason Joe Johnson could have easily replaced Braxton Bragg, but then again, Braxton Bragg did try to stay and fight, and that's what Jefferson Davis liked about Bragg. Where Joe Johnson would keep falling back in certain situations. Hooker's view, yeah. The Army of the Potomac was so political, so yeah, the generals would talk crap about each other for political gain. So McClellan and Hooker were not great friends by any stretch of imagination, but you know, Hooker would say nice things about McClellan and then behind his back start talking bad about him. Yeah, that's the bald knobbers. They're keeping their muskets. Little role playing. I think we've checked everything. We talk about maybe the recruiting armies. They don't upgrade on their own. Army of Texas needs upgrades. Probably upgrade these field pieces. No, I think I did. I think I passed the one. The new armies need new weapons. That's right. I did skip those. All right, this Army of Tennessee has it. But the new armies recruiting on the field, and the Army of Texas didn't have weapons. Or upgraded weapons. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, let's look at the... But yeah, the radical Republicans thought McClellan was being stalling out on purpose and being cautious on purpose to drag out the war with and not bloody the South too much, so that because McClellan wanted to return the Northern Democrats were more about they were for Union but on status quo lines, meaning they didn't want to change anything in the South, where the more radical Republicans were, that's your abolitionist group. They wanted to turn the South upside down, institutionally speaking. Yeah, Meade thought he was when Grant took over. Meade I think offered his resignation, and that's actually part of why Grant kept Meade in place. He was actually impressed by Meade's humbleness and humility. Yeah, we can invade. We are allowed to invade Maryland. And maybe we'll do that coming up here soon. I think we're going to hold the line here on the Potomac. And then if we want to do the sacrificial lambs, we can... I guess we go through Gettysburg to Harrisburg, all the way... Oops. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's see. Oh, supply ratio is at 68% right now. He's fully supplied, though. Good conditions. Why don't we do... We'll change the defensive stance. We will actually go on scouting. And we'll just order them all the way to Lyons, New York. Where's Drummondtown? We're pushing the Union out of Beverly, West Virginia. So they are in retreat. We'll take Beverly back. Well, Lyons is under... So, yeah, we have taken Lyons through the Army of Canada. Hopefully they'll take some of these... upstate New York towns. It does not. Yeah, it doesn't show us, and that's... I am unaware of something. I've never been able to figure out how an estimated time of arrival... I still believe you cannot destroy telegraph stations. You can destroy depots. Well, you I guess you could if you capture a depot, you could destroy it. Let's see. You know, you cannot destroy telegraph stations still. I think you can damage them. If you set the raid, I think they will be damaged and would have to be repaired by the Union force, or by the Union in this case. Well, price is down to 5,000 men. All right, let's see how many men are in the Army of Ohio. 11,000. 8,500. So maybe 20,000. That we're aware of. Longstreet has almost 20,000 himself. So I think we'll have Longstreet cross. Maybe we can get Stan Wadey to cross on the flank. What town is this? At Frankfurt. So we'll order Stan Wadey to cross at Frankfurt and get in on the flank of that Union army there. Then we'll have Longstreet march across the river What's up, Sunflex? Oh, Garnett. Not sure. I don't think he saw a lot of action in the last battle. Can't remember if he was even involved. Oh, he was in there. Von Bork's Germans in Bates Division, 6th Corps, Army of West Kentucky. He was probably in the center and was last the call in the attack in the center. Herd combined units. Yeah, over here. Yeah, maybe we'll fortify Columbus and Paducah. Let's look at the Army of Western Kentucky. There's Garnett. They must have not... Yeah, only 165 disabled soldiers. Although they got a lot of battle experience. Garnett, veteran officer, so they must have did well. Let's look at the unit history. Fought the Battle of Columbus, suffering 87 casualties, inflicting 850. Actually inflicted quite a bit. So Garnett did good. So they did update in 105 the unit histories. Fort Poe is not forgotten. Oh yeah, we have wounded officers to replace too. Let's take it. We can sort out the wounded officers. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could raid in the neutral states, but I think that will hurt us long run. We get a lot of manpower from there too. Magruder is still wounded. Parsons, Slack. And George Dames. It doesn't look like they're in command of anyone, so let's just double check though. Well, their stats are... The stats go down when they're wounded. So I don't know if those are true to his name stats. Look at Rhodes Brigade. Oh yeah, these have the Henry rifles. Oh, they took 730. So Trappier took 730 casualties. Rhodes took 1,000 casualties, inflicting 527. They did get beat up on that flank. Withers inflicted 959. Actually, what we can do is combine Palmer, because those guys would be veteran units. They have the Spencer repeating rifle. That might be... We might put Deschler with Edward Johnson's division. Fournay got killed. Oh yeah, I sorted out for wounded, not killed either. So we should probably take a look at killed in action. Wounded, POW. Yeah, I was sad to see Walker. Yeah, their stats go down when they're wounded because Walker has really good stats usually. Yeah, Fournay killed in action. It looks, I think they automatically replaced him. He doesn't show a command. Hardy was killed in action too. Yeah, Fournay, yep. Yeah, we transferred one cavalry brigade here. Yeah, it's Hampton's corps and Hood's corps are lacking in cavalry. If anything, if we could transfer Hill out if we need him somewhere else, maybe in central Kentucky, and then we can use Hampton and Hood to guard western Kentucky while we recruit some cavalry, small cavalry divisions for them. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Fournay. So they've replaced Fournay on their own, or unless I did it right before I saved the game last time. But he is not in here. The campaign map should tell me too. Unhappy. Yeah, usually it would tell me. It should tell me under Beauregard if there's a wounded or killed officer. Credit rating getting a little low. It starts to change once you hit. We haven't even hit play, and it might. You'll see sometimes it will make new adjustments based off the current situation. Sometimes that double B might change real quick. Because I know I think we're using shipyard utilization. It starts at 0 when you start up the save game, but that will change. Alright, so Hill's actually in the north. We'll take Hampton will guard Columbus. We'll move Hood to Paducah. We have depots there too, so that's good. They should be able to recover supplies. Am I upgrading them? Maybe. If I feel the need to upgrade them, I will upgrade them. Although there are a lot of men over there, so. But there's 2 depots, plus we control the towns. Even though we're low on ammo right now, supplies are getting to the armies. Like even Hill is still at 100% supply ratio. If we need to upgrade them, we'll upgrade them. I always keep recruitment expenses on high. I usually keep all subsidies at the highest. So we have 195 million total supply depot cost. Subsidies at 6.4 million. Administration at 20 million. There's we also have an engineer unit. Atlantic engineers are heading out west. We're going to call them Kentucky engineers now. Oh yeah, there's that Fort Poe right there. Actually, that's what we're... No, that's a good idea. Let's, actually, we're going to take Hill. We actually have to wait. They're still technically in rear guard action. Or the Union's in rear guard action. We're still in pursuit. We'll detach Hill and to take Fort Poe. Little's going to Louisville to build a fort at Louisville. We will send Alexander to help construct forts around western Kentucky. Gotcha. So we have a ninth corps here that we can use. You know, maybe we'll send him to help Johnston out. So let's send him to London. But we are going to strike right away at Lexington. We'll recruit some cavalry for the West Kentucky Army. We'll probably take... if this starts getting too low, we'll try to take a... Yeah, if we need to lower subsidies, we can do that. And then we'll probably go for a financial policy next if we have to. We're maxed out on policies, too. I mean, I don't think we've printed money yet. We could always print money. You know, if we did Tariff Act, would that send the British out of the war? A different one. Lexington, that would be in New Jersey in the Revolutionary War. Yeah, it would have been around, I think around Trenton. But yeah, it would be somewhere around here. Would be the new, would be the Revolutionary fame, Lexington. Yeah, definitely revenge battle. Alright. Let's recruit some cavalry, and then we will try to watch that Lexington campaign. find. Let's see if we have any cavalry commanders available. All lieutenants. We'll assign someone, but we'll probably replace them. They're all political generals, actually. Warren Grigsby has decent stats. Is there a cavalry commander we can promote? We can probably promote George Stewart. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, then hits him with the tariff. Machiavellian. Jeffrey Forrest. Is Jeffrey Forrest related to, is that his son? You'd think he'd be a cavalry commander. He's a volunteer. All right, George Stewart will take a division command. But maybe there's some units we can consolidate too, like Ashley recommended. Oh, that was his brother. So that's a fitting officer command. See, a political general from Kentucky. That'll help increase support. Actually, that's a good... Richard Griffith has a good volunteer stats. And a veteran. Lloyd Tilghman can be... We can promote Tilghman to this division command. Oh, there's one. Samuel Ferguson has a cavalry perk. Or cavalry trait. Jeffrey was killed. Yeah, I thought I heard something about his... Thought it was his son, but yeah, his brother was killed in battle. We're going to make sure we upgrade the weapons too. They don't recruit with the best available weapons. Ooh, we got Henry rifles. I kind of want them for the infantry. Ooh, Tombs. Tombs Brigade. Oh, Tombs and Cobb. I like this division. Very political division. Right. I hear you about the promotion. The promoting. I'll try to promote within the same army. If there's eligible guys. Worthy guys. All right, why don't we watch the Lexington campaign? Let's play forward September 24th, 1862. And we go into the 25th. The Union digs in. They suspect we might be trying to counterattack. And then there's still the pursuit of the Union forces that have made it to Cairo, though. Confederacy joins the French in Mexico. Texas to send troops. So our diplomacy policy has fired. All right, so now we'll be able to... So we'll detach Hill here now that they're out of battle, and we will try to retake Fort Poe. Yes, Toombs. Yeah, Toombs and Cobb. I don't know if it was... Toombs also a war secretary? No, not the Secretary of War. I think he was a cabinet position, too. Or maybe that might have been Cobb. But yeah, Cobb and Toombs were very political generals that also commanded brigades. Because I remember it might have been Toombs who was he was frustrated with the administration. He was like, "Screw this! I want to command a brigade." He was heavily involved in the Peninsula campaign and was that Toombs at Antietam across the Burnside Bridge? I think it was Toombs' small force that was harassing this Burnside's brigades across the Burnside Bridge at Antietam. The Union's moving forward. So, Wadey is on the flank now. Although, Price is still in retreat, it looks like. Yeah, he's still retreating. We have the 9th Corps trying to get into Kentucky there, but they'll probably miss out on the battle. Let's detach Hill's Corps. For operations on the Cumberland. probably use river movement too. So in the 105 patch, the river warships will engage troop transports and damage them, and they might force them to retreat. So when McCulloch builds the fort and depot here at Springfield, we'll probably move on to Rolla. We need to build a depot here. Alright, we'll build a depot at Fort Wichita. Oh, we need a policy. Alright, double B. We'll probably print notes. We can halt cotton trade. We don't want to really halt cotton trade. What's the benefit of doing that? Oh, it actually does give European relations plus 10. Alright, we're going to print notes. Inflation, here we come. I don't know why Johnston's command range has disappeared. All right, why don't we get Longstreet? We'll actually cross the river with Longstreet. If Price is retreating, though, he might not be available for the battle. Would not be good. Oh, they have reinforcements. Or you know what? This might be a little gamey here. So we just transferred Price's command to Longstreet. They'll be there in 1 day. So now Longstreet has, he'll have 24,000 men under command. But I want to get Wadey a little bit closer to Longstreet. Alright, so we consolidated the command under Longstreet. What's this? Oh, officer rehabilitated. Oh, Joe Johnston, whose previous failures as a commander has tarnished his name among the soldiers and public, has redeemed his reputation. Having him command will no longer create the animosity among his men. I like how they said rehabilitated. I thought a wounded officer rehabilitated. Ah, damn. They have reinforcements coming. Or maybe we should retreat back and wait for the 9th Corps to come. Alright, well, we'll actually change our stance. Let's get back across the river. That's not the path you want to take. I feel like they're going to catch us before we can cross. Ooh, Grant. $55,000 to our 36,000. We have more cavalry than we do infantry, though. You guys want to fight this battle, don't you? Oh, the Southern Cavalry is still 17 hours away, though. It's not a retreat. We're just withdrawing. No, they're not out of reach. They were. It looks like they have even more here coming. So large Union force in central Kentucky. Hill's going to have to take Fort Poe quickly. We may even want to peel off divisions from Beauregard. Yeah, tactical withdrawal, of course. They've taken that telegraph already. Southern Cavalry has slipped away. They're headed to Louisville. We're probably gonna, let's see, we're gonna have to add some. We're going to have to start throwing some reinforcements over. We have some reserve armies forming up. Let's see how they're doing. Well, Johnson's recruiting an army in Tennessee, but they're not quite ready. Hill's taking Fort Poe, but we want him to do that quickly. Army of Interior has not completely... We have the Army of the Valleys with 14,000 men. I wonder if we can steal a division from there. See, Hood has... I bet you we can take a division from Hood. Actually, we're going to consolidate here. So that leaves Elzu 7,000. Zollicoffer has 6,400. What would be the odds with the arrival of 9th Corps? You can still beat him while being outnumbered. Yeah, doesn't look like the Union force is there. That's why I'm thinking about transferring some Might transfer some men from Western Kentucky. So, 9th Corps was on the rail lines. Let's see, do we want to put Price in charge? We can put Price in charge of the 9th Corps now. Oh, we should probably, let's... Alright, before we attach him to Johnston, though... Maybe force march? That's a long distance to force march. We need to get Stan Wade. When Stan Wade reaches Louisville, we need to get him back. He's too far. Hampton's core is 22,000 strong. Almost thinking about transferring the entire 11th Corps. Yeah, we're going to transfer Hood. Should we detach him and then order him to march there? I might do that. All right, so let's detach Hood. Oh, wow, his readiness is in the orange. Ugh. They've resupplied. So we did do a little consolidating and recruiting of cavalry, so that might have a little bit of effect on it too. He's almost in the yellow, so we'll be able to move him out soon. Well, at least good for us. The Union decided to fortify, though, instead of pursue. But I don't think they're going to sit on their hands for very long at Lexington. But that buys us some time. Hill is almost at Fort Poe. And he'll after Fort Poe, he will join Johnston. Can we make quick work of this? Yeah, let's auto-resolve. Apparently not quick enough. We have -1 casualty. Actually, yes and no. Yeah, they do. They'll fire from horseback. Yeah, we have men. So we have those 2 reserve armies forming up. They're not represented in the field in manpower yet. But we could recruit more. Maybe another division. So we have 20,000 men that have not yet fully recruited under Joe Johnston. We'll take a look at what's going on with with Lexington. Oh, we cannot recruit full strength. I thought we had plenty of reserves. What? Whoa, what happened to our volunteers? I could have swore we had like 80,000 volunteers before. Wait, support. Oh, support's really good. What is going on? We're not replenishing our manpower that much. Something doesn't seem right. Admin does influence training. Did the Confederate manpower get nerfed? Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of manpower, though. It says number of recruits in Texas minus 50%. Nothing about the rest of the South. We might have to do conscription next. Yeah, I wonder though. I wonder if that is working as designed though. We should have more manpower. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna reload this. I want to see if it's not some sort of reload bug. No, you could be right, Colton. Definitely. But we last I looked. Yeah, let's see if it changes. Sometimes reloading the game will fix weird mechanics. Yeah, now where's the French now? Well, it'll make for an interesting game, to say the least, now. No, we'll have to go with conscription next. Nope. Yeah, that didn't do anything. The French are always late. Boy, wow. That's something else there. Recruitment's at very high. Well, I'll be damned. All right, well, I guess we'll have to do it this way. Let's attach the 9th Corps to Johnston. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the replacements. I don't think it would have... But our units aren't at... I would expect our units to be at full strength then. And they are not. I mean, are we... Disabled men under Lee, 2,700. I'll have to look at what... If it's... How many are missing in action. Support is high throughout the South. All right, Johnson, 47,000 men with the 9th Corps arriving. All right, let's see. Army of Lincoln. It's very hard to tell. So it might be 34,000 under the Army of Lincoln. Army of Michigan, 8,500. Army of Pennsylvania, 19,000. I think that's... Oh, Army of Pennsylvania with 19,000 also. They might have over 80,000 men at Lexington. And then Johnson has 47,000 men. Oh, it's just like the Kentucky campaign in real life. I really need Hill to take that fort. But why don't we transfer? Well, we are going to detach. Did we already detach Hood? I think we did. Oh yeah, he's still in the orange orange readiness. So his readiness has to go into the yellow. Oh, they're stuck in a siege now. That's not ticking up at all. Blood and Iron. Otto von Bismarck addresses the Landtag, increased military spending this September when the Prussian House of Representatives were refusing to approve an increase in military. Does that? Are you going to join us then? I don't care unless you're going to join us. Oh, Deschler broke. But first battery broke there. Oh, fort's under at 65 condition. It's going to fall soon. Yeah, they're trying to build a depot. They want to build a depot before they maybe we'll try that. We'll send Sandweight on some rivercraft to Covington, and maybe we can take Maysville City Depot. All right, come on, Hill. Take that fort already. Fort strength at 35. Fort condition at 6 now, so. Hood is slow to recover readiness. All right, stand wait. Well, we canceled his orders. Why don't we strike at Lexington? But I want to use river movement. All right, now he's on the move. They can't join because they don't have a unified country. Oh, I can't even fill my garrisons up. I can probably put artillery in there. God, that's awful. Yeah, I wonder if it was the French intervention policy. I could have transferred units from Hood, but I want to move the whole corps. All right, so we'll try to occupy Covington. So stand weighty in the rear. See if there's anything else going on. That's just the Fort Denison garrison. We probably don't need a full 14,000 men now in West Virginia for now. We'll transfer men to the 9th Corps. Oh, they're in the Army of Kentucky already, that's right. And they'll arrive in 8 days. We would need Lexington to do that. To flip Kentucky. You know what? Here's something, too, that you can do. So the nice thing about... I should actually detach... Wait, well... Let's see. He is outside of Johnston's range, so we should detach weighty. And actually, we're going to detach Wheeler to go destroy that depot. We'll actually make Wheeler the Corps commander. But they won't be ready for 3 days. You know, maybe it was the depot at Lexington that we had that I'm thinking of. Thought we had one here. Alright, Hills really need a... Alright. Hill takes Fort Poe. But his readiness is down to the orange. Yeah, a lot of times you'll see the Union make some winter campaigning. Oh, the sacrificial lambs. Well, it's occupying 20,000 Union troops. They're still in good condition. Hopefully they can get to Lyons and the Army of Canada. There's another British expeditionary force of 27,000 men. It's October 5th, 1862. 45 degrees in northern Kentucky. Maryland... 46, 47 degrees. It's actually pretty cold for early October. Not unheard of, but I would think northern Kentucky is a little bit warmer in early October. All right, Wheeler. All right, so it took a few days to transfer them. That's weird. And so Hill can't move in enemy territory, but he can move in. He can move in friendly territory. It looks like Hood is yellow. So we can actually move Hill now, or Hood. Yeah. I wonder if we move... Hood could use the river to go to Louisville. Alright, so Hood's en route to Louisville. Yeah, we're going. I tried detaching. I thought it'd be quicker this way. I detached Wheeler, but he's actually transferring men to his command. I was going to detach Wheeler to try to take that depot, but he's waiting for units from Wadey to transfer to his command. They took off their defensive stance. So I wonder if that means they're going to start moving out. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we got to wait for Hill to get to low readiness to be able to enter Kentucky. Right, the Kentucky Engineers can finish building that fort at Paducah. So Covington almost in our hands. All right, Wheeler can go destroy that depot. Another city falls. Confederates victorious. Union citizens in dismay. So Southern morale boosted. So Covington falls. So Union morale at 63. I'm surprised though we have recruitment subsidies at a max percentage. You'd think we would start receiving more volunteers. I think so. I think something broke. So Hood is actually almost at Louisville. We'll move Ledbetter to Harrodsburg. Yeah, I haven't noticed anything on Reddit or the forums, but I'll go look and see if someone. I know a lot of people have mentioned the pillow thing. I've read something about that, so I'll take a look. But the pillow thing probably pops up a lot more in a lot of people's games. I bet you a lot of people don't even get to Mexico policy. Raise the depot at Mayville. Civil War in the Transvaal. Glorious victory at Broad Street Bridge. That's in upstate New York. Army of New York fleeing in panic. All right, Army of Canada, 20,000 men, 45 guns. I wish I could attach them to that. Oh, nice. Fitzu Lee made it. Well, it is time to go raiding. No, I hit guard. I meant to hit raid. Move Lee's headquarters up closer. Army of the Potomac, 9,000. Let's see, the defenses of Washington, 17. 39,000. So they have a 60,000 man advantage. Let's see how our reserve armies are, if they have recruited. So one division, so 9,000 men. So Army of Tennessee, he still hasn't recruited anything there. Now I was just looking at Washington, and it looks like they have at least 39,000 men at Washington. That's in South Africa, the Transvaal. Alright, Longstreet's condition is still good though. Alright, why don't we transfer this division to Johnston? It's not, I didn't. Okay. Might need to form a corps out of that. They'll be arriving in 12 days, though. We'll add them to Price. So that gives Price now 22,000 men. We'll give Longstreet more guns. 96 guns. Price has 90. So when full strength, 186 guns. It was a bore. The Boer War was a bore. The Union sporting some guns. Army of Michigan. I think we still outgun them, though. Industrialization 3 policy selected. By the Union. And Hood is arrived. So let's attach Hood to Johnston. So he's up to 64,000 men, but I don't think that's full strength right now. Yeah, Price still only has 11,000 effectives. Hood only 14,000. No, right now the French are not. They have not helped us out yet. They have not sent anything over to us. So if we do policy 5, with diplomatic focus in policy making, relations with the European superpowers can be boosted with further subsidies. That just gets us a needle gun and more weapon innovation. There's an army of Indiana now. They're not fully formed. It doesn't look like... Yes, they are. 21,000 man corps there. So Fort Gregg is the linchpin in that defensive line. Oh, these garrisons are undermanned. And Fort Poe still needs to be rebuilt. Fort Poe garrison. Oh, there's 2 Fort Poes. We're tapping the Indian Territory reserves. That's fine quality H2O. That's some fine quality H2O. All right, October 10th now. Trying to consolidate our forces near Lexington as a massive Union buildup, and now even a flank being threatened in western Kentucky. We do have... Oh no. Some game's glitching out. There we go. Hampton's 6th Corps, though, is there. They could take on that Indiana Corps if need be. Let's get eyes. Oh, there's the other forest. We'll keep eyes on that. We'll have to keep an eye on that Union Corps there. We could pull a grant and start pulling units from the garrisons into the field armies. Well, Breckinridge Corps has recruited some men in Tennessee. There's another 12,000 ready. But they're untrained. Still with the mixed muskets. No time to drill. All right, so that's, yeah, I guess we could probably transfer Breckenridge straight to Johnston. Oh, Hood's attached now. Actually, we'll just transfer the division to Hood. But they're not gonna, that's probably gonna be about 7 days, a week? Okay. Well, Hood's corps is now 31,000 strong. I don't know if I want Hood in charge of that many men. Let's see what we have now. So at full strength, 76,000. Yeah, I don't need that division there. Alright, I think that's good. There's another Fournay. Fournay? Fournay's dead. Oh, we still have Hood. Or Hill. We still have Hill getting ready. Alright, the Union digging in still. Oh, we don't want to raid. That's Kentucky. That's still Kentucky. That might drop support. Build a fort in time to control Covington. Support didn't drop yet for Kentucky, so that's good. I've seen support drop like a rock when you raid into territory. Looks like the Union, though, are going to be content on just sitting at Lexington. Build a second depot too. Colton, not that I'm aware of about the ancestry. Not that I'm aware of. Most of what I've been able to research up until about the 1900s, and I'm born of Polish-German immigrants that came around. The earliest I've seen a census record is though from 1860, but it looks like late 1860s and coming and newly arrived, not in the States for that long, so not sure how much farther my ancestry goes back in the United States. I know I have some of my Polish side fought in World War One. And my grandfather did not fight in World War II, but was stationed in Germany during the Korean War. He was too young. He was too young to fight in World War II. He loved Germany during the occupation years. They invaded the Shenandoah. $5,000 under Harney. Fort Hood about to fall. All right, boys, time to get ready. All right, Jackson, hit him hard. We didn't complete that other fort. We'll send Yule to support. Yeah, Harney, I'll be fine. It's Maysville in Kentucky. Oh. There's a depot that I think I'm about to destroy. Oh, it's already been reduced. Why can't I? The Scots Division. I do have this 8th Corps. What I really should do, I should build a fort again. Though we have no one to man them. took all the engineering units out of the east. Army of Central Kentucky. Oh, that's Wheeler. Little was building, I thought Little was building the fort at Louisville. And they're still building. All right, so Jackson on the move, moving quickly too. Nice work, Jackson. Way to get there quickly. All right, Confederacy printing notes. Although that, in hindsight, that's not really a problem because we have no troops to recruit, so printing money to help pay off debt, not necessary. All right, deployment phase. We should outnumber them pretty well here. Our scouts report the enemy is near Virginia. We are facing 2nd Corps under William Harney with 8,000 men. Enemy army is green and morale is reported to be eager. So it doesn't sound like they're in very great condition. We actually are we're technically on the defensive too. Union condition 97, so it's not horrible. Training is 16 though. Our training is 57. Steele, Pickett, and Scott with the Muskogee Guard, the Mines Brigade. Oh, I just checked. There's 8 likes on the video. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I counted 8 likes so far. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Scott's division 69 training. So definitely outnumber and outclass. I feel like I want to be offensive on this battle. Oh, we found him. Oh, they're like we got them right up on the road. I don't want to get. I don't want to get in the way of the artillery. I guess we could lay down. Maybe we can put them out to the right here. I think we'll even dig in a little bit. We got the Mississippi rifles and the Lawrence rifles. We can put the cavalry over here. That way, if they try to retreat into the ravine there, so I think I'll put picket over here. John Scott. All his power comes from his mullet. Yeah, I'm surprised they lined up right here where they did. All right, there we go. Actually, you might want to move Hill over here. Actually, hold up. Let's watch the Union commander scramble. We could probably try to grab those guns. Alright, Jones is about to fire. Hey, Roseannadanna. Welcome to the stream. We're going to form up into assault column. We'll take out their artillery. So the cavalry charge into the guns, but they do get some infantry to support. Maybe we'll unmount these guys. And let's try to maybe get Davidson out of the way. Actually, they're actually out of harm's way. We could probably turn them around and put them in line. We'll come out of our entrenchments here. He's got the Spencer carbines. Let's we'll go back into single line for now with Davidson. We'll try to throw Kemper out on the far left. And Taylor starts opening up on the 1st Cavalry. All right, now we got him in a hot... Davidson losing men, though. We probably... I think he needs to be unmounted. Or dismounted. Surprised the Union brigades are still staying in pretty good condition. Yeah, they just bounce right back. They're starting to break now. There we go. Well, some of them are starting to waver now. Why is his flank? How's his flank exposed? Oh, from that artillery? Our enemy is retreating. Got a whole minute here. Yeah, Hill's going to close that gap there. They've lost 800 men in that 2nd Brigade. Looks like their cavalry are going to try to break out. Let's see if we can't run down this infantry brigade. Oh, your daughter's doing great in the Crusader King campaign. We've got 3 duchy titles now. We'll be doing that tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, 10:30. Again, my apologies, Ashley. I did set the day and time wrong for that. I plan on doing a recorded campaign for Crusader Kings. I will release the next Union episode 2 today, so watch out for that. After this stream, I'm going to upload it, and then I'll publish it as soon as it's done uploading. Can't wipe out any men. We did we created a character in the county of Boulogne, right on the coast, on the Channel coast. We created our hybrid culture, the cook culture, combination of French and Dutch traits. Yeah. Can't run down Sturgis. Oh, wait. We got to remount our cavalry. Well, Harney made a very bad mistake trying to invade the valley. Yes, lots of delicacies, lots of kraut, lots of meats and cheeses and sauerkraut. Dench. Not the battle we thought we were going to have today. I thought we were going to have that big one around Lexington, but I'm surprised the Union did not cross. They had a golden opportunity to hit us probably 2-to-1 odds when Johnson only had about 40 to 45,000 men. But now we've almost evened the odds, I think, around Lexington. I think we're going to have to do Independence War in that one. All right, glorious victory at Fort Walton. Battle of Fort Walton has ended with the 2nd Corps retreating in panic. My command has earned a total victory. 33 casualties inflicted, 405 killed, 308 captured. Our casualties 520. Captured 1900 rifle, 8 guns. I think this corps might be larger. No, 8,500. So I think Jackson's going to go straight on to Winchester or Harper's Ferry. Why not become king of France? We could do that. I kind of want. I like the idea of becoming. We can actually. I think the ultimate goal is to create our own kingdom. No, you're fine. No, that's okay. We can talk about whatever. So if with the addition of Hill's Corps, once he gets there, we might be able to actually go on the offensive. So maybe we would lead with Hill and Hood crossing at Frankfurt Bridge. I do appreciate that, Thomas. Thank you very much. I'll look at the south coastline and check the British invasion. We're still blockading. I wonder how our fleet is doing. 6 ships are ready. We can add the schooner. They are 10 knots. The brigs are 11. Oh yeah, we were building the Baltic. We have some larger steamers ready. USS Pocahontas. Steam sloop. Ooh, 11 knots. Can we add her to the Port Royal Squadron? Yeah, there's no French presence. Let's look at the Telegraph. I don't remember seeing any information about the French. That was a little while ago. It would be helpful if there was a date on this Telegraph. Ledbetter at Hood at destination. Oh, we do have a policy to pick. Do we go with conscription since we can't? We have no manpower now. Our support is extremely high, so yeah, we'll take a hit on support. Or actually, we could do bounties first. Let's do bounties. All right, we're going to do bounties first. Hopefully that does something for our volunteer pool. Yeah, Roseannadanna, something, you missed it. Something odd happened with our manpower pool. We have 584 volunteers. And I believe I could have swore that we had about 80,000 men in reserve. But that was probably before Diplomacy 3 fired. Or the Mexico intervention fired. Jeff Davis decided to send like 60,000 men to Mexico. He is so confident that the forces he has at hand right now will do the job. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. TS. I forgot that you can cancel policies too. Oh, can we not cancel that one? Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't. It's active. Hold up. Support Mexican intervention is active. European intervention in Mexico is underway as a union distracted by civil war to strengthen relations. CS government offers official support to the French fighting in Mexico. French intervention to support the CSA is made possible. It's just made possible. It's no guarantee. Yes, Colton. Are you sure this will also cancel depending on policies? Okay. Do we lose weapons? Well, let's see. You know what? Let's see what happens after bounties. If there's not a significant increase in manpower after the bounties. we will annul the diplomacy policy. Trying to see what other, maybe some fort garrisons we can, like Fort Smith, we might be able to pull men out of there. It's just one brigade, but 2,800 men. Okay, so we can't. So even if you deactivate the policy, the act remains. Well, let's do the Grant strategy of pulling garrison troops away from unthreatened areas. Actually, I might pull them into the reserve armies first. West Kentucky is closer. We could actually pull him to West Kentucky. What other forts? Do we have a large garrison at Richmond? We do. See, sometimes... There we go. He has 18,000 men. Mule has 12. So Fort Richmond garrison... Yeah, Pond Jr. has 2,800 men there. We're going to give him... We'll give that brigade to Ewell. If we can find him. Did I pass it? I did pass it. All right, there we go. That gives you a little bit extra firepower. We did not garrison these forts, really. Yeah, we could always, and if we need to throw some garrisons together, we seem to be able to recruit artillery, which have, you know, like 100 or 200 men. Cumberland Gap, although we're going to keep the Cumberland Gap in case they try to sneak. I want to try to, once Hill arrives, I want to hit their right flank across Frankfurt Bridge. so we can't. So this depot is reduced to 0%. Now I can't abandon it, though. I was hoping to destroy it. Yeah, because they're going to, yeah, it must be some kind of, it might be a pathing thing. They might even skedaddle south, which would be annoying. I could have, the Army of the Valleys fall back. We have a fort at Kemper, too. Well, there's 2,000 men there. Farnsworth Garrison. Let's pull men out of there. We'll pull the Farnsworth Garrison out, and we'll finish up there, and then take a look at Central Kentucky a little bit more. We'll send them to Jackson. Those garrisons have mixed muskets as well. Lee earned a perk. Field telegraph. Let's go with field telegraph. Oh, wait, Colton, I'm going to wait for, I'm going to wait for Hill to arrive. So really quickly, here's the plan in Kentucky. Hill will arrive at Louisville. We'll try to get Hood and Hill to get Frankfort. We'll start trying to almost like think Chancellorsville with Hooker crossing the Rappahannock upriver around Lee at Fredericksburg. So if this is now from the other side though. So if this is Fredericksburg, even though Lexington's not on the river, but we can cross north of Lexington. And we'll probably leave like the 9th Corps in front and then try to get the rest of our force in front. Yeah, he should be on the rails right now. He's waiting for his orders to move out. You're right. It did not work so well for Hooker. This is true story. Let's fix these weapon upgrades. The Muskogee Guard gets a perk. We'll do Deadly Volley. Alright, so Jackson going to try to relieve the garrison at Harper's Ferry. Ewell is here to kind of keep an eye at the Washington garrison. Although, they still have 43,000 men there. No, 38,000. They still have a core of like 38,000 men at Washington. Or they're repairing the depot now. So I don't know if Stan Wadey can stay that long, and he's still under good condition. He's pulling some resources from the Ohio River. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of workload. All right, so the Union forces, they're content on sitting in Lexington. Of course, Second Corps retreats down the valley. The Union Second Corps. So I guess we'll order Porterfield to Stanton. Yeah, there's supply there. Not much supply at Lexington. Once this channel gets to 500 subs, I should be able to have the YouTube community section available to me, so I'll be posting a lot there as well. The Patreon is there, and for anyone that wants to visit, Roseannadanna does post. I will put up updates there. I try to, once a week, I try to give you guys a tentative schedule. Right, Wadey could build his own depot. But my thing is, if we need to move Wadey, I guess we could always burn it down. I just don't want to waste supplies. I mean, as long as he's in good condition. So unless the condition is misleading and the low food is more. 355 currently sick. And they still have provisions. Yeah, Washington would still be a tough nut to crack. They got 38,000 men at Washington. Well, if Jackson can drive these smaller armies out of the valley, I might actually try to take Frederick and see what the Union does with that. All right, so Jackson has engaged. So Jackson and his Valley campaign, although he outnumbers his foe in this one. Yeah, that was a retreat. That Union Corps was flashing red, so it was in retreat. It's retreating to Stanton. Sometimes that happens. But I sent Porterfield to Stanton. Plus, there's a fort there too, so I don't think they'll be able to get out of the valley. So Jackson can take care of this and then move south. We can see what river fleets, Colton, what river ships are available. We are actually on the attack on this one. An Irish Pogues Brigade. Where's that victory objective again? Oh, right here. Near the ironworks. Oh, good. We'll trap them along the creek. Halleck has had 2 battles. Jackson's 6 now. His fame is 140. Halleck still has a higher administration rating. Scott's division. Let's look at the overview. Best brigade is the Mainz Brigade. Wilcox's brigade training 82. I wonder if they receive. I wonder if Muskegee Guard and the Mainz Brigade received some reinforcements. It looks like their training went down a little bit. Pickett's division training of 47. Fighting spirit remains high. Training 43. So good training. How's Halleck size up? 16. So their training is pretty poor. Veach, Smith, Bayard, and Tyndale. Oh, the cooking session. I like it. Oh, how nice. I feel very honored. What are we cooking? Blood casserole. Knots Landing. Or no, it says Knots Island. I thought it said Knots Landing. I guess we could go down the river road with one division. Union Burger. I think we'll actually march we'll lead with steel and then march picket around the left to show up on the Harper's Ferries Road. Well, we'll move Scott forward straight across. FA is on prep duty. Well, they use the roads anyways. I don't see the Union's not marching, so they must be in place somewhere. Heard some artillery. They have a battery right on the little strip of land there. It's well protected. Oh, they're already got units wavering. You think they're in Sharpsburg? No, they're near the ironworks. Or are you just going from a historical sense? Yes. Nothing good happens for the Confederates at Antietam. You have a special cheese fridge? $1,000 worth of cheese. That's all. That's a lot of cheese. Cheese. They could retreat, right? They have. Let's see if we can't get steel in the rear. All right, John Gordon skirmishers open up. Yeah, but cheese is awfully good. Yeah, we just want to buy time for steel to get in and around. That's probably when they'll start retreating back, once they spot Steele's cavalry. Give him a whiff of cheese. Give him the cheese whiz. Yeah, we'll do that. Pickett is getting in position. Let's move Pickett forward. Steele doesn't have any artillery. Wilcox's skirmishers not moving forward. Well, their Mississippi rifles are in range, that's why. So Gordon actually, they start putting their guns on Gordon. And what looks like we'll be able to get steel in behind them and try to cut them off. Are we doing any damage to that battery? They still have 15 guns, only 20 casualties. Jones looks content on firing at this infantry brigade. Pickett taking his time now. Actually, let's move. I want Colquitt up here. We'll put Gordon at medium range. For some reason I can't get Wilcox's detachment to move forward. $650 men on the 2nd Brigade. All right, we'll double time it with Taylor. Then Kemper. Very sustained firefight going on here. Let's look at the Army report. Fighting Spirit 77. Casualties inflicted. Their 2nd Brigade, 300. Condition. Well, it all says 100 right there. They're almost there. Oh, we drove that one brigade back. Yeah. Major's going to have to... Colonel Major is going to have to get in behind there quickly now. Oh, they're going to bring in reinforcements, so they're not retreating yet. The skirmishers will not enter that cornfield. Alright, so we're dismount Major. We're just going to put Davidson in an attack column. Alright, I think they're falling back. Well, there's a fence right here. Halleck, Mr. Halleck, there's some cavalry behind us. Sir. Sir. It looks like they're going to be taking a swim in the Potomac. Can we knock these guns out? All right, enemy is retreating. Major opens up with his Spencers. Roseannadanna, I love my cheap food. I get more for less price. All right, David's going to try to break that 3rd Brigade. All right, then we're gonna fall back. Game's gotten really laggy right here. For some reason, there's not that many men. I can't even click on units. All right, something weird's going on. All right, there we go. Old Brains has hacked into my computer. Well, they stopped firing. Oh, there we go. What was the hold up there, guys? Come on, let's wipe out some men here. Davidson earned himself a perk. Cold steel. He's been doing a lot of cold steel. That's what we're going with. All right, let's get Major to attack column. He's going to have to mount. Well, it looks like they disintegrated. Ooh, what? That's pretty awful sight right there. The humanity of it all. No official wipeout, but yeah, almost. Yep, 6,500 of the 8,500. Almost got all of them. Oh, there's Halleck. Can Jackson capture these guys? All right, 8,000 of their men. Yeah, Jackson's Valley campaign, smashing success. Our losses mount up to 713. Enemy's national morale drops by 1.18. Oh, due to his battle honors, Brigadier General Pickett has become famous and is an inspiration for all his men. And he goes to Lee and he goes, "You see that? I'm famous." You see that? You see that? It says famous. Glorious victory at Fort Hood. We captured 6,700 rifles out of that. We still didn't pick a policy, did we? Oh yeah, because I took off bounties. Oops. Oops. Yeah, yeah, the floating units looks fixed. National morale for the Union 62 to our 100. Still no volunteers though. We have subsidies at max. I'm surprised we're not, unless all those volunteers are going straight to replacements. All right. We will probably wrap it up right here, though. So the mega battle at Lexington, probably not until the next stream, which will probably most likely be Tuesday. So weekends are kind of tough for me to stream at this time. I do thank you everyone for joining as always. My European friends, please stay safe out there. Hopefully the situation out there gets better. As always, take care. I'll see you on the next one. Right, but you see my point about the retreating the army, right? I get what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to argue with you. If you call it an advance, we'll call it an advance. All right, on that note, everyone take care. Thank you again.